A heartbreaking tweet you can see here from CNN International from Puerto Rico basically sent a desperate plea that has now been answered. A lot more in the way of supplies is making their way to Puerto Rico. CNN was quoted saying when they were doing some of the reporting, we're at the point now where the line between looting and survival disappears, even for the most decent people. This is just an absolute disaster zone, and it continues. And we're going to talk a little bit about the weather and what's been going on there. But first, this vital aid, including food and water, is definitely making its way in, but it's stranded in the port of San Juan. Why is it stranded? Because a lot of truck drivers that live in Puerto Rico haven't made it back to work since the storm, number one, so they don't have a lot of people that are able to actually bring these supplies to where they need it most on the island. The other thing is the roads. A lot of them are still very impassable. No power still over a week later. And then the temperature story. I saw this tweet. Current heat index in Puerto Rico is an even 100. The 20th consecutive day of above normal temperatures. And again, 1.5 million people have no water. Power is out, and it has been hot. It has been above seasonal, a lot of 90s. We're talking about where they should be this time of year and where they go. But it's been hot the last 7 days across the eastern U.S. and Puerto Rico. Obviously, it's a tropical climate. It's always hot there. It's along the equator. The average high is about 88. But when you think about many days over 90, and then you factor in that heat index, it has been very unbearable in terms of recovery efforts going on there. It's just very, very sad situation. Plus, risks of thunderstorm activity over the next 7 days, every single day. Again, very common in the Caribbean to get these air mass thunderstorms. This is not a tropical system, but temperatures will be at seasonal, about 88 for much of the week, but you factor in that heat index, it's uncomfortable, to say the least. In terms of rainfall, yeah, we could get some rain, but the bigger rain story that we're watching in the next tropical system that we're watching is going to be likely in the Caribbean. And it looks like Cuba's going to have a big impact from this system in terms of rainfall. South Florida, including the Keys that was devastated by Irma. Areas like Naples, same idea, where we're still, in recovery mode there. We're also watching a low that's in the short range off the eastern peninsula of Florida. We'll talk more about that too, but if you stay with us, we'll have a special segment on the website with both these systems.